Hello, everyone. My name is Francisco Rodriguez, and my group members are Jamelia and Lindsay. And today, our group will be presenting our Profiles and Leadership Matrix PowerPoint presentation. And for this project, each of us interviewed a leader who demonstrates servant leadership in their profession or community. And throughout this presentation, we'll discuss who these leaders are, the qualities that make them effective leaders, and how their leadership aligns with the principles of servant leadership. We'll also share some of these key takeaways we learned that can help us become better leaders in the future. On our second slide, our presentation is organized into three main sections. First, we'll introduce the leaders each group member selected and provide some background information about them. Next, we'll examine the servant leadership characteristics each leader demonstrates through their actions and interactions with others. Finally, we'll summarize the key lessons we learned from these leadership examples and explain how those lessons can influence our own leadership development moving forward. So on this slide, it's slide number 3, and our group selected these 3 individuals who lead in very different environments but all demonstrate the principles of servant leadership. Lindsay interviewed Jay Floor, which is the director of pupil services for the Charter Valley School District, whose leadership focuses on supporting students, staff, and families through the collaboration and service. Jamelia selected Kendall O'Connor, the owner of Connor Landscaping, who mentors young men in his community by providing employment opportunities, guidance, and positive role modeling to help keep them on the right path. And as for myself, I interviewed James Smith, who is the Veteran Mentor Program Liaison at Veterans Place of Washington Boulevard. And as an Army veteran, he continues serving fellow veterans by coordinating mentorship opportunities and connecting participants with resources and helping justice-involved veterans successfully get back into their communities. Although these leaders work in very different fields, they all share a commitment to serving others before themselves and creating those opportunities that help people succeed and grow. So this is slide number 4, and when we compared our leaders, we found several leadership characteristics that were constantly demonstrated between all the leaders. Jay Floor leads with collaboration, integrity, and empathy by creating an environment where students and staff feel supported while maintaining high standards. And Kendall O'Connor, demonstrated servant leadership by investing in young people, teaching responsibility, providing opportunities for personal growth, and helping them build that better future. As for James Smith, he demonstrated that stewardship by connecting veterans with the resources they need, empathy by listening without them being judged, and also too understanding the unique challenges that veterans face, awareness by recognizing his actions and communication, and also too the impact that he continues to serve with that integrity and by consistently acting with honesty, which is the best interest of veterans he supports. Together, these examples show that servant leadership is less about authority and more about empowering others and building trust and creating lasting positive changes through that community.